We lock our doors tight every single night. We install cameras and alarms to feel safe. We are terrified of the intruder who breaks in because we value our wealth and our lives. But imagine if you caught a thief in your house. Imagine if you grabbed him by the hand, and when you looked into his desperate eyes, you were actually looking into the eyes of the devil. This is not a scene from a horror movie. It is a true event that happened in Medina to one of the greatest companions of the Prophet, the narrator of Islam, Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him. It is a story that reveals the desperate nature of Jinn. It reveals the knowledge of the Prophet Muhammad. And it reveals the ultimate secret weapon that forces the devils to leave your house forever. The story begins in the holy month of Ramadan. The Prophet appointed Abu Hurairah as a guard. His job was to watch over the Zakat al-Fitr, the massive pile of dates meant for the poor. Abu Hurairah took his duty very seriously. He stood watch in the darkness of the night, protecting the charity of the Muslims from theft, but he did not expect the visitor that arrived. In the middle of the night, a figure appeared, a man who looked poor and desperate and old. He did not attack Abu Hurairah or fight him. He started scooping handfuls of dates into his clothes. Abu Hurairah rushed forward and caught him red-handed. He grabbed him and said, "I will take you to the Prophet." This was a serious crime, stealing from the poor, and justice had to be served by the messenger of Allah. But the thief began to beg and plead. He said, "I am a poor and needy man. I have a large family that is starving, and I have a great need for this food." Abu Hurairah had a heart full of mercy. He saw the desperation in the old man, so he let him go and forgave him, and the thief ran away into the darkness. The next morning, Abu Hurairah went to the mosque. Before he could speak, the Prophet smiled at him. He asked, "O Abu Hurairah, what did your prisoner do last night?" The Prophet knew by the revelation from Allah. Abu Hurairah explained the situation and the excuse. He said he complained of a great need and family, so I had mercy on him and let him go, but the Prophet gave him a strange warning. He said, "Indeed, he told you a lie, and he will surely return to steal again." Abu Hurairah trusted the words of the Prophet completely, so he knew the thief would come back that night. He stood guard on the second night waiting, and sure enough, the same man appeared again. He started scooping the dates into his cloth, and Abu Hurairah caught him for the second time. He said, "I will definitely take you to the Prophet," but the man gave the same emotional excuse. "Let me go, for I am poor and have a family. I promise I will not come back ever again." Abu Hurairah felt pity for him once more. He released him into the night again. The next morning, the Prophet asked the same question. "What did your prisoner do last night, O Abu Hurairah?" Abu Hurairah told him about the promise, but the Prophet repeated the same warning. "Indeed, he told you a lie, and he will return." Now Abu Hurairah knew this was the final showdown. He waited on the third night with determination. The thief appeared just as the Prophet predicted. He started stealing the food of the poor, and Abu Hurairah grabbed him tight this time. He said, "This is the third time and the last time. You claimed you would not return, but you did. Now I will not let you go for any excuse. I am taking you to the messenger of Allah right now." The thief realized there was no escape. He realized his emotional tricks would not work, so he offered Abu Hurairah a deal, a trade of knowledge in exchange for his freedom. He said, "Let me go, and I will teach you. I will teach you some words that will help you, words by which Allah will bring you benefit." Abu Hurairah was eager for knowledge, so he listened. The thief said, "When you go to your bed, recite Ayatul Kursi from the beginning to the end. Allah will appoint a guard for you who will stay, and no Shaitan will come near you until morning." This was a massive promise and a huge claim. The thief was offering total protection from evil. Abu Hurairah was intrigued by this spiritual gift, so he released the man and let him go. The next morning he went to the Prophet, and the messenger of Allah asked him again, "What did your prisoner do last night?" Abu Huraira explained the deal they made. "He said he taught me words for protection. He told me to read Ayatul Kursi before sleeping and promised that no Shaitan would come near me." The Prophet smiled and gave the final verdict. He said, "Behold, he has told you the truth, although he is a compulsive liar." Then the Prophet asked a question that shocked him. "Do you know who you have been talking to for 3 nights?" Abu Huraira said, "No, O Messenger of Allah." The Prophet said that was Shaitan himself. It was not a human thief or a poor old man. It was the devil taking a physical form. This story is one of the most fascinating in Hadith. It teaches us so many secrets about the unseen. First, it teaches us that Jinn can take physical forms. They can appear as humans or animals if they wish. They can touch physical objects and steal food. This is why we must cover our vessels at night and mention the name of Allah over our wealth, to stop their hands from taking what is ours. Second, it teaches us the desperation of Shaitan. He was humiliated 3 nights in a row. He was captured by a human being easily, which proves that humans are stronger than Jinn. We often fear them and think they are powerful, but a righteous believer like Abu Huraira controlled him. He held him captive and could have dragged him, so do not fear the one who is weaker than you. Third, it teaches us the value of Ayatul Kursi. This is the greatest verse in the entire Quran. It is the verse of the throne and dominion, and it is the ultimate weapon against the devils. Even the devil himself admitted its power. He knows that he cannot bypass that shield. If you read it with conviction before you sleep, Allah sends a special angel to guard you. Imagine an angel standing by your bedside, watching over you while you are unconscious, pushing away every nightmare and every whisper, simply because you recited one verse. Fourth, it teaches us to accept truth from anyone. The Prophet said he told the truth, though he is a liar. Wisdom is the lost property of the believer. We take the truth even if it comes from an enemy. Shaitan tried to bargain his way out of trouble, but in doing so, he gave us the key to defeat him. He accidentally gave the Ummah a weapon that we use against him every single night. This story also shows the poverty of the Jinn. He was stealing dates because he was hungry. Those who do not mention Allah are starving. They have to scavenge like rats in the night. Do not let your house be a food bank for them. Seal your doors with Bismillah and your food too. Starve the enemy so he becomes weak and he will not have the energy to whisper to you. So tonight, do not be like the heedless ones. Do not jump into bed and scroll on your phone. Take 30 seconds to recite Ayatul Kursi and verify the protection that Shaitan fears. Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and earth. Who is it that can intercede with Him except by permission? He knows what is before them and what will be after, and they encompass not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. His Kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation tires Him not. And He is the Most High, the Most Great. These words burn the devils and lock the doors. Abu Huraira caught the thief with his hands, but you can catch him with your faith. You can banish him from your room and your life, and wake up safe in the care of the King. We ask Allah to protect us from the accursed. We ask Him to make the Quran our shield. We ask Him to guard our homes and our families, and to keep us safe until the morning comes.